You said you're back.
But I wasn't ready.
And here I was. I hit the button.
Okay.
I hit the button. Well, happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Solutions with HLC Bookkeeping and Office Services. Did you see what I did there? I switched it around. So, anywho, happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great one. We're in the office today, and basically what we do is every Saturday around 2-ish, we just jump on Facebook and we do a little Facebook Live to talk about where you live, work, and worship, maybe ideas that have come up or discussions that have happened that are worthy of sharing, I guess you would say. HLC Bookkeeping, we're located in Jeanette, Pennsylvania, 724-561-7460, and hlcbookkeeping.com. And basically, we started 19 and a half years ago, and our goal is to bring solutions to small business people and nonprofits everywhere. So that's what we do. So,
and personal people.
We do have personal clients
for
too.
People too.
We do.
Yep.
We do snowbird bookkeeping, as I like to call it. And then we also do whenever people are just tired of paying their bills and they give them to us and we pay them for them and set everything up at a very reasonable rate. So, anywho, we're moving forward with today's discussion. We're on Saturday Solutions number 95. 95. So here we are. Oh, that means we're going to be at 100 like around what, October?
5 weeks.
Yeah. We're bookkeepers. Add 5, we'll be at 100. Okay, guys.
All right, so topic number, we got to do the rehash.
The recap.
Recap of last week.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about in the hiring process, you're not only hiring for a particular skill set, you're also quite honestly looking for attitude and who's going to fit in your environment the best.
Yep.
The culture of a workplace is very important.
Yep.
If you have a culture right now that is humming and everybody gets along, you want to be very careful who you introduce to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then by contrast, if things aren't going so well, you maybe are looking for someone who can bring a sense of calm. Because if we have, everybody's different personalities.
Exactly.
If you have people that are like under stress and they get like very snippy, you don't want to hire another one.
Really?
Just FYI, you don't want to, FYI. That's my cousin Nick. When he was like 4,
yeah,
we said FYI, and he's like, "What's a fly?"
Mm-hmm.
So cute. So in our family, that's what we say now. All right. So, but again, you take the whole package, and then again, from the employee standpoint, you could have given a fantastic interview. Mm-hmm. And your skill set, you're like, why wouldn't they hire me? It could just be they're looking for a particular personality mm-hmm. to make their organization work best.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean business owners talk.
Yeah.
So if you have an interview with somebody who might not be great for you, but you know another business who's looking, they will share information mm-hmm. and so like just because it may not have worked out at that one doesn't mean it's not going to work out.
Right. And mm-hmm. from an employer perspective, I didn't go into this last week, but you should, if you've brought people in for an mm-hmm. interview, they should get a phone call of mm-hmm. why they didn't get it.
Yeah.
Because that helps them. And also, quite honestly, keeps the door open, because that's usually when I ask. I have several clients who are looking for someone with your skill set. Is it okay if I share your resume?
Exactly.
And I'll tell them a bit about the client in the sense of what their industry is, how many people in the office if they ask. But I don't give them my client name and contact.
Correct.
It's up to my client to contact them if they want
Correct.
to. So again, networking. It's all about networking. It's amazing how people come back in your life, so don't burn a bridge.
That's a little aside and a whole different
topic.
Is
a whole, I should put that on for next week.
Burning bridges.
Don't burn a bridge. Because I've had people that like believed in the whole scorched earth, and then they're like, I don't understand why nobody hires me in this town. Maybe because they all know each other and they saw you were a mess. So, just a why. Okay. Then we also talk, it's that time of year. What's true? I'm a truth teller. If you can't handle the truth, don't ask me the question.
Miranda Lambert, Hide Your Crazy song.
Oh, I love that song. I do. Yeah. I love it.
We all have a little bit of crazy.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
All right. So school buses are out and about. Pay attention to the law. Pay attention to those little cherished people running around. All right. Last week we also talked about the fall cleanup, and bathrooms was our focus.
Yes.
And then
we're taking little pieces throughout the fall.
That's right. QuickBooks QuickTip was price levels and how to set them up. All right.
It's a lot.
I'm
exhausted just hearing about it.
Hey, we give you advice, whatever, for your life. Business is a part of your life. Like, I don't know, this whole work-life balance. Okay, yes, you need balance, but they all intertwine. So don't be like, oh, I compartmentalize. You can't.
And this is, we've had discussions with people. There are people that are going to be successful as business owners and people who are not. As a business owner, you're never off the clock.
No.
So if you're one of those people that needs to unplug and disengage,
go somewhere they don't know you. Because you can't have a freak out in Walmart and then the owl over was one of your clients. That wouldn't be great.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the fact that some people shouldn't be business owners because they can't handle that never being done.
It's different personalities.
Yeah.
You have to be able to go with the flow. Yes. If you're too structured, being a business owner might not be for you because there's a lot of unknowns that happen.
Variables.
Yes, that you quite honestly have no control over.
Nope.
So you got to be able to adapt, overcome. All right. So, sorry. I'm in a mood today.
She is.
Like I said, I'm in a mood. All right. So, topic number 1 for today, off the bookshelf, because it's the first week of the year.
Yep.
Or of the month. First week of the month. And Christina had a fun idea.
I did. So, what's on your bookshelf that's not a book?
Oh.
And I thought it would be fun if people shared.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can share. Because I have goofy things on my bookshelf that may not be a book. Like on my bookshelf here above my desk, I have a clock because it's a good space for me to look up and see it. I also have a little Christmas tree thing that I just think is so adorable. The staff gave us that one year. I love that. And then I have my little extra speaker up here. I have a flashlight up here. So not always books. Not always books on a bookshelf. Krista, you want to share what might be on your bookshelf?
Okay. I have on my bookshelf things that reflect my personality, so I don't have to explain myself. So there's a plaque that says, everything works better when everybody does what I say.
Yeah.
Now, that's not to say I don't listen to people, because I do, because I don't know everything. But overall,
your bookshelf sets the tone.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff up here. I didn't realize I had so many non-books things.
Well, and pictures.
I got my family pictures up here.
Your Grandma Rue painting.
I do. Yep. Pictures of our babies.
Yep, our nephews. So, because like your bookshelf is your inspiration.
Yeah.
So like it should be things that make you happy.
Absolutely.
Like I have little Bible verses on them. I have little magnets. One says give thanks, because you have to be
good
thankful
reminder.
and grateful.
Good reminder.
Every day. Because there's a lot of stuff sucking you down in life. You got to be boosting yourself up. That's it. That's all I had really about that.
All right. But I thought it'd be fun if anybody wanted to write a comment of stuff that's on the bookshelf. In their homes or office or whatever, that's not a book.
That's right. That's right.
Because we utilize all spaces.
Right. Yes, we do.
Okay.
All right. So topic number 2 was your book.
No.
Wasn't it?
No, you had said you wanted to talk about grief.
Well, which your book addresses.
Correct, but we're not talking about my book so much today.
Well,
but
that's specifically geared towards children and how to deal with grief and all that happens in life. And
it's for readers of all ages.
Yeah, readers of all ages, because it's a funny story. It really is. But one of the things that has me thinking is we have a client whose spouse died unexpectedly. You know, that's life-changing. You know, no warning. So there's a lot of things that can bring you down in this world. Especially when you're going through something with that kind of pain. So, again, I'm going to get a little philosophical here. You have to bolster yourself up. Okay? And of course, Psalm 23 is a great place to do that. But I want to talk specifically about Psalm 23:4, which is, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Now, why do I specifically choose that? Okay, because in this time of grief, you are vulnerable. Because you are sad, sometimes sadder than you've ever been in your life. So, the rod and the staff, one pushes things away.
The shepherd,
One pulls things close. And you have to have the wisdom to know when to use those instruments. Because it's a very vulnerable time for you. And it's okay, even to say to family members, I need time by myself right now. Or I need you with me right now. Even if it's just to sit there and watch me cry. You know, but you have to do what's best for you to get you through that circumstance.
And different people grieve in different ways. So there's no right or wrong way to grieve. And like some people like to be around people. Some people don't like to be around people. Some people just want to be in the vicinity of like help if needed, but they don't want people like hovering over them. So it's just a tough walk whenever you're in it.
Yeah, and you as an outsider, if like someone's a little short with you during this time, that's okay. Like, don't take it personal. They're going through a life-changing event. So we have to be full of grace during that time. But I just think it's really important because, again, when you're vulnerable, there are things that come into your life that may not be good. So that's why you have two instruments. And you have to know when to use them and pray about that.
Very deep. That's very true, though.
I don't know. That's just been on my heart today. So I'm like, I'm going to talk about it.
Just talk about it. That's
I'm going to talk about it. So,
yeah, there for the mystery, I guess, of, because once that profound change happens in your life, you don't know, because what you imagined or visioned your future to be has now changed. So, like, there's a whole adaptation thing happening there.
Right. And don't be judgy with people during this time. Like, if someone seems to get over it quickly, that might be just their coping mechanism. You know what I mean? Or if you're like, oh my gosh, this happened so long ago, why are they still grieving? That's what they're doing. That's what they need to do. Okay? And don't be afraid to seek help. like mental health help. This is a big, big change in your life. And it's okay to want to talk to someone who's not a family member, who doesn't necessarily
separate from
know
the
you,
situation.
right? Or who's an expert in helping you through this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Good topic. It's good because I think sometimes we're afraid to reach out and say we need help. And like that can be the toughest thing, but you have to do it. You have to do what's best for you. And you have to reach out, whether it's to your minister or professional that can help you get through it.
That's right. Just know that there are people praying for you and loving you during this time, even if it's from a distance, because that's what you need.
Right.
All right. So, fall checklist. The great outdoors.
Oh, geez.
All right. I'm not an outdoor person.
Bugs.
Yeah.
She don't like bugs.
I don't like bugs. I have a distinct memory of my grandfather was a farmer. And he was baling hay.
Yes.
Up
in the field.
It's like up this huge hill, over and down. And
like it was pretty steep.
Yeah. So he and my dad were out doing that. We were like, what, 4? I mean, we were young. This is like one of my first memories.
We were young enough to fit in the trunk of the old Plymouth.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. That's where they
would follow behind them.
Yeah. So,
which I'm not saying that's safe for children.
That's
to
just
stick
where
them
we
in the
sat
trunk.
to eat.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all.
Well, I remember being in the back while it was in the field, like driving.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Probably because the hood hit her, the roof of the.
But anyways, so they're out in the middle of the field. Grandma and my mom made this like delicious meal. So, everybody's there. There's iced tea. There's food.
And it was hot.
And it was really, really hot. And there were bugs.
Sweat bees.
Sweat bees. Yes, sweat bees. I hate them.
Sting, sting.
Yeah, and we were like freaking out. And that's why they put us in the trunk. They didn't close it. They just sort of encapsulated us on 3 sides and put blankets to try to keep them out. But like, I'm not an outdoor person.
No.
That's like my very first memory
of being outdoors.
Yes. So it was traumatic. So we all have things. So, if you have outdoor furniture and it's not all weather, meaning it can take, 12 inches of snow popped onto it, you have to clean it, put it away. Gardening tools, if your garden is done, clean gutters or downspouts. Here's one of the best things we ever did was we did get that gutter shield or whatever
it is called.
A leaf filter, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Winterize outdoor pools or water features because you don't want them freezing and then cracking.
Correct.
And then remove window screens and install storm windows. We keep our screens in year round because, like, I get hot. Yeah. I have to be able to open that window.
It's that time of our lives.
Yes. Menopause. Yeah. Wash windows inside and out. And it's nice now. They make those, sprayers so you don't have to get up on a ladder. You just hook it to your hose and do it. So, but those are just some things to help.
Some tips.
Some tips for the great outdoors if you're an outdoor person. I like a fire pit. I do. Because that usually keeps the bugs away.
We had a good tip from, who gave us a tip about vanilla? That if you put vanilla
on. Yeah. And just spray yourself.
Yeah. Who just told us that?
It was Tyrus.
Oh.
On gut filch.
That's funny. Yeah, because I'm like, I'm going to try that next time.
Yeah.
Just spritz yourself with vanilla.
Okay.
And vanilla smells good.
It does. It does. All right. So, number 4, QuickBooks QuickTip. And when we say we're going to talk about that
I don't remember.
Desktop is sunsetting.
Oh, yes.
Everything
At the end of this month.
except 2024. You have to have the 2024 version of desktop
QuickBooks Desktop if
by
you want to keep
9:30
desktop.
if you're keeping desktop.
Yeah. And they're pushing pretty hard to move people
To
into
online.
enterprise or online.
Right.
So
you can keep desktop if you have enterprise.
But you can keep regular desktop for now in the subscription version. I think it's Pro Plus or something as of right now.
Pro Plus, Premier Plus, all that fun stuff.
But it has to be 24 or you're not going to be
so if you
able to upgrade.
And you have to buy that directly from QuickBooks. It's not available at Staples, Office Max. It's not even available to us as QuickBook Pros.
Nope.
You have to call them directly.
Yep.
Now, we have contacts. If you want to call us, we can give you the 800 number to call to get that done for you. But please, 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 because I don't want to hear on 10/1, my QuickBooks isn't working. We've been telling you for 6 months.
At least, yeah. Surprise! Not really.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. Those are our topics.
I thought we were going to talk about something else though with QuickBooks. Wonder what it was.
That's what we talked about. You might have had something else.
It's something on my mind, but it's gone now.
It's gone. All right.
Okay. So we talked about what are the 4 things we talked about?
What's on the bookshelf?
Oh, that's not a book. So remember, if you have time, whenever you're watching this in the next week or so, if you want to just put right in the comment something funny that's on your bookshelf or you want to share, or even if it's inspiring and it could help other people. Because like, though that's not on my bookshelf, I have my little, what is that called?
Salt thing?
The little salt lamp to help with static electricity. Because it's that time of season where things are starting to get dry. I've been getting shocked, so I put on my little lamp. So, you know, there's just things everywhere. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
I have goofy pictures from parties.
That's right.
Yeah. It's all good.
All right.
All right, everybody. We hope you have a blessed Saturday and you enjoy. Is it to rain today?
I don't know. It looks like it, but then
beautiful.
It blows away. But then
this
it gets
morning,
nasty looking.
Oh my gosh, the clouds were beautiful.
It was beautiful. It really was.
Big poofy clouds. It would have been a great day to lay in the grass and pick your shapes out in the grass. I love that. That should be like
out of the
relaxation.
Yeah, out of the clouds. You mean?
What'd I say?
You said pick the shapes out of the grass.
Wow.
You'll be laying in the grass.
You'll be laying in the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I might be sleeping in the grass.
All right.
Very nice. Okay, everybody. You have a wonderful Saturday.
Oh, we're long.
We did.